Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT, and I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. What's going on, guys? Now, Claressa Shields, we got some news on Claressa Shields. It's been reported by BoxingScene.com that Claressa Shields will be headlining a showbox card. You know, those Friday showbox cards that kind of are for prospects. She'll actually be headlining the showbox card. And it'll actually be taking place in Detroit. So Claressa Shields, two-time gold medalist, the only back-to-back gold medalist in the history of women's boxing at the Olympic Games, since they just made women's boxing a sport, I believe, which was two Olympics ago. So she has the only two Olympic gold medals there are for women's boxing, and she's pretty much, going to be fast-tracked her career. She's being looked at as probably the face of women's boxing. So she'll be taking on some girl from Hungary. Her name is Szilvia Szabados. I don't know if I'm saying her name right, but she was a former world title challenger. She comes in with a record of 15-8 with 6 KOs. So it looks like it's an opponent that Claressa is supposed to look good against, which is understandable because this will be, she did fight on the Ward Kovalev undercard, but that was like on the free viewings, like the streaming part where they stream it on YouTube, and people watch that. But there'll be probably more eyes on this now, that due to the fact that she's the headlining person. It's on Showtime, so this is a good look with Claressa. She's someone who is a very exciting fighter, who lets her hands go, good defensive skill. I've had the honor, to watch Claressa spar in the gym. She sparred number of people, but I saw her spar a couple random amateur guys here in South Florida, and she did very well. She's like very quick, pivots really well. There really isn't much that she can't do in a boxing ring. She's very, very talented. So here's what Claressa said. The fight will be actually taking place at the MGM Grand, not in Las Vegas, but in Detroit. I didn't know there was MGM Grand in Detroit, so that's actually news to me. I learned something new from this article, from her fighting in her hometown. It'll be in Detroit, Michigan, near Flint, where she's from. So here's her quotes. Claressa said the following, I quote, "It is a dream come true to be the first woman to headline a boxing card on premium television. March 10th will be a historic night for boxing and all women who give so much to advance our sport. I'm proud to be fighting for the NABF title for my second pro fight. I want to thank Showtime, MGM Grand Detroit for this opportunity, and I will do everything to give my home state fans and viewers a night to remember." Let's see, anything else? That's really it. So, Claressa Shields, March 10th, this will be the day before Lemieux Curtis Stevens. So the day before Lemieux Curtis Stevens, you can get a chance to watch what's going to be known as the face of women's boxing. Very talented fighter in Claressa Shields. I've seen her in person. I met her a couple times. Me and her are pretty cool. She loves the channel. She gave me a shout out a couple times. So shout out to Claressa for the shout outs. But I'm looking forward to it. I think of all the channels in the YouTube boxing community, I can honestly say that I'm probably, if there is another channel and you see this video, feel free to comment, but I feel like I'm the only person who kind of like wants to see women's boxing move forward, because I love boxing as a whole, and that's not just heavyweight boxing or welterweight boxing or one weight class or certain fighters. No, it's like boxing as a whole. So it's almost like the UFC. The UFC advances as a whole because you can have Holly Holm and Micha Tate and Ronda Rousey all shining and putting on very exciting events. Boxing has a lot of talent. I just feel like it hasn't gotten the women's fighters, that is, haven't gotten the chance to really showcase their skills. You have a lot of talented fighters. You have the Claressa Shields of the world. You have Sinisa Estrada. You have tons of great people that aren't necessarily household names yet. Except Claressa Shields because of the Olympics, but the majority of them aren't household names because they haven't had a chance to prove it, and they're very talented. So I'm glad that this is she's getting a chance to prove herself, to set in the right direction. Showtime just had Amanda Serrano on Showtime Extreme, which was on the channel where they had the other fights before the main card. So women's boxing got its shine on that card. It's getting its shine on this card. So shout out to Showtime, they're doing their thing. But yeah, the 21-year-old Claressa Shields, two-time gold medalist. 77-1 as an amateur, rather decorated career. She's pretty much pegging her to be the face of women's boxing. So shout out to her. Hopefully we'll try to get her on the channel before then. So shout out to you, Claressa. Hopefully you have a good performance, and yeah, let me know what you guys think. Claressa Shields headlining her own card in Detroit, Michigan, bringing fights back to the Motor City. Something that really no fighter not even male. I really don't know of any male fighters who are bringing notable fights to Detroit. So she's doing a big. She's a big deal in that regard. You know, kind of doing what Tommy Hearns did back in the '80s, bringing fights to Detroit. Now, not necessarily a big fight, but a fight on the list. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Take the time to subscribe, and you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Daniel. So until next time, take care, guys.